Okay, so it was not recording, but now we have started. And when you ask the questions, it will be going to be add on it. Okay,
Thank you.
no problem. Thank you very much. It's a good idea. Thank you very much for the suggestion. The next thing is these all forms which I have showed you on the website itself. The links are there. You can go directly, but you just click on that, and you will find that they would you will land on that page, which is having all the information to collect the forms and submit online when you register the student over there. Okay, that's the exam deadline, which I have already shown you also. 14th February is the most important deadline. Before 14th, please I went through with my own son last year. When I registered it, I say, okay, I'll register on, 14 itself. But 14 start from the midday before because of the time difference of UK. And when I started my 14, it was their 14, and it became like I have to pay double fees. So I recommend that before 2 days at least, because of the time difference between British Council UK, recommend that before 2 days of their mentioned date, register yourself so that you need not to pay a late fees or double fees on that. So that's for you. You guys can consider the 12th of February in your mind instead. And today, I want that you guys go to your own website and see what is there any change in your own dates in your country. It depends that maybe in zone 4 or zone 3 they have different dates. It's always two plus minus 2 or 3 days. So please keep in mind for a safety point of view. You guys can go today and register on the view the exam dates by yourself also. Okay, then we end up with there you go. So that's the end of this more short and smart presentation. Before I go to the further info, I'd like if anyone is having any question, please ask me so that I can explain them and they have better understanding on it. I'll have to go another portion of it, but that will take on a later stage. Feel free to ask.
Yeah, I have a question here.
Please.
Now, on this first leg of the exams, the students will be taking physics and English. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
my question is like, suppose if one of the students is not able to appear in these exams and he's not planning to appear in this time, is it possible he could appear in these two exams later in the next time these exams are conducted?
Okay. First of all, we need to think positive. Okay. We want that all the students should follow the schedule of their 1.5-year program, so they should go through with it. This is our full recommendation because there are right now we have about 5 months or 4.5 months for preparation, and that give us an edge, an idea that now we have to lead themselves. Yes. Second question: in case because of sickness, because of any emergency, something can happen in life. It's all we are living in this world. Students can always appear in my October and November, but in July they will have another subject added that will be chemistry. So it's better that they should not have a load on that. Yes, if there is an emergency, something goes wrong, they can always go with the other subjects because their course will be ended by 30th of June, and by 10th of July they will be having more courses. That means chemistry is added on there, and physics and English will no longer be there. So then they have to prepare by themselves. So it's better that they can go now and finish this and get free of mind that they're like these two papers mean 40% of O level is completed. And then in this way, half of this, in the midway of this first term, they're 40% there. And extraordinary conditions when there's some emergency and student is not prepared or sick or something, yes, they can appear anytime. There is no one is hindering them to appear.
Okay, one more question. For the physics exam, you mentioned there are two types of the exam. One is extended and the other one is core. Okay.
Yes.
And there are certain grade classifications which are associated with those, exams. So when you were explaining this, were you referring to the student tendencies or the students' classifications, or like they will be restricted to those grades only? They cannot take more grades, or like somebody was taking the core paper. Okay, will he be able to take more grades like A plus B or B, something like that?
That's very good. Thank you very much for this question. When you select the core course, you cannot take number more than C. So that's a restriction in the code. That means this is design only easy and average. As I told you, there are a few students with us in our who are doing physics and who are doing some online business also. For them, they just want to have a O levels and a qualification. For them, it is suitable. And sometimes the students who are, a very average student, they just want to pass it. So they cannot go more than C. Our recommendation is students should go for extended course, put their best efforts, and they can get A, B, C. But IGCSE, as I told you, in internationally, Cambridge IGCSE give a very good help to all. They take care of all type of students, whether they're average, normal, very sharp. So they have both options available. They all are passed. So like C to G is all passed. It's not been failed. And A to E is the grading, and it's all passed too. So they give a range that student still qualified as an O levels, but yes, they cannot move more than C. Like for example, if they say, "Oh, I was able to take A," I do not take the A on that too. That means you have to go for extended. So these all grades are considered as pass, but there is a limitation that if core mean you cannot go more than C, extended mean you can go from E till A, but you cannot go further down to E. That means
Okay,
F
so
and
if
G is impossible. Yes.
so if the student is planning to go ahead with further studies, then it's recommended he take the extended exam instead of the core one.
Yes, that's extended.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yes, you have
Okay.
seriously putting the effort. Salman sir, you have a question, please? Thank you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Uh, sir, actually, my concern is English paper is only one. ये English का एक ही पेपर है जो speaking endorsement के नाम से 0510.
No,
So
there are two. There are two. One is 0511 and one is 051210. We are going for 0510. I have not I mentioned verbally, but did not mention on the slide. 0511 is the only difference. What is difference? Okay, there will be three papers in 0511. That will be having speaking test also. So this number in speaking test, these will be count in speaking as well. 0510 also having another one that is 051. Let me go through the website. Let me show you 1 second so you have a better idea. Okay. And I also request you guys to make yourself used to with your Cambridge website. So here you go. This is a Cambridge website. Cambridge IDC English as a second language speaking endorsement 0510. Cambridge is second language for learner who already have working knowledge of language. This syllabus is suitable for learner who first language is not English, but who study through the English medium. Develop learner ability to understand and use English as in a range of situation. Build learner awareness of nature of language and four languages skills, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Focus on practical communication for everyday use, which can also form the basis of the form. Develop transferable skills to comprehend. The main point of your interest is here. Mark of the speaking component in this syllabus do not contribute to the overall grade. So there are many students from different background. Their speaking is not good, but their reading and writing and listening is good. So their mark of speaking is not counting in it. If the student is very good and they are focused and their speaking skills are good, they can go for accountant speaking component that is 0511. We are recommending to go for 0 because we are in general picture of the students who are we have like many students who have different background of speaking English. Like speaking English is different and correct speaking English is different. So we recommend that we are more focused on reading and writing. They can go for that, yes, but there is no harm if someone like to go for 0511.
actually, sir, I mean, I request you that could you please share us when you have time the complete picture, how many papers students have to give, and in what time. For example, if we give the 0510, but I'm seeing there are two papers in your slide. One is 2 hours, one is 45 minutes. So we have to enroll for both papers.
No. Okay. That's the question. So basically, one paper is divided into these two. 0510 is divided into two papers. There will be one thing, but having two papers. Okay. This is only one. Like you could say, paper is one. It divided into portion. Like for example, in physics, you have theory, MCQs, and alternative practical. The subject is one, but
Okay.
there are three papers, and they will altogether take percentages from all of them. So reading and writing is having 70%, and listening is having 30%. So they will combine the numbers and give you the final grade. Similarly, in physics,
Okay.
this is the percentage they have
So,
the percentage.
so for example, if the student gives this English paper, then the English subject will be finished. There is no more
It's
paper in.
no
Uh,
done. They will be done.
uh, so
So they
so
will be registered
that's
for
what.
one. You could say these are the sub papers. The subject is English, second language. These are the sub paper. They will
Oh,
appear in these two, and then it will be considered as one subject. And in
okay.
this way, they are done with English with the O levels. That's it.
So when we will register for the exam, so we have to go 2 times to the examination
No,
center
no, no.
for
You have
the.
to go one time only. I may have the slide open for you, which is a good question. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Exam British Council. Let's see. I say exam registration. I'm gonna do in front of you so you have an idea that what's going to happen. Just okay. Complete your online. I'm going to click over here. School exam registration. I go over there. It's loading. As I have already an account in it, say continue in UAE, continue. Okay, select a body. So I say select a body. It's Cambridge International. It's a session. It says session is May, June 2024. There is a date. It says qualification level. So I'll select the qualification level here. IGCSE. And then I say location. I'd say Abu Dhabi, for example. Okay, now it's start giving me the option of the papers. Now you go over here. You will find English as a second language 510 and English as second language 0511. 0511 is the English in which if you give the speaking test, you will get the number of speaking, which is added into that into your final results. In 0510, there are no numbers that are adding. I'm going to select this, okay? And then I say search. When I say search, a bracket is open over there. Now, look at here. You register one time, but they have already divided into three. 1, 2, 3. You're still going for reading
Okay.
and writing, listening and speaking. It will be one-time registration, but they automatically divide into three by themselves. And
Mhm.
but speaking numbers are speaking test is there, but speaking number will not count. Okay.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
if you want to go 11, for example, here, let's go 11. It's also having three portions.
Mhm.
Okay, let me just close this and only search for 11. So you will find 11 is also having three papers, but in this case, the number of
Mhm.
speaking will also add into your final percentage.
Mhm.
Okay? Okay,
Okay.
let's do
Okay.
this practice with the physics also.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. I have one question here actually
Please.
about this code, which is written 0511 or 0510. There are some alphabets also, AY or SY,
So
something like
don't
that.
worry
What if,
about that. There's their country code. So you need to when you click it 05 AY, it may be different for other, but 05 to the mathematical digits are more important. You
okay,
can see
all
over
right.
here when you select here, now you can see it's 0511 only. But when you
Done,
finally
done.
register, it's showing. So don't worry about that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's have the
And
physics,
this is.
So I have a question, sir.
please.
So I have two options over here. It's one is AX and one is BX. Both are showing under 0510.
We have that's something that this is for country.
So which one I have to
Which
select?
country you are from?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
So that's why you have different codes. So that's AY is for Oman will be having different. But you need to
So
focus
which one
on
I have to select, sir?
you have to select 055
Mm-hmm.
10. Just focus on 0510 and this reading 0510 English as the second language.
But
Okay.
it's showing two options, sir, actually.
Okay. Okay. What option? Can you share my screen?
Z I'm on the mobile at the moment. I
No, you
can't
can
share the
after the
screen with you.
class, the individual those technical question you can share me through the our WhatsApp or something. I can
Okay,
personally
no problem, sir.
I can
No
personally
problem.
advise you. Okay. So it's a journal
Okay.
Excuse me,
information.
sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
So,
much.
is it possible, like, if I can give AS English and AS subjects or IGCSE together, like in my June?
Yes, you can. You can.
Yep.
So, for
Thank you.
example, for you, Muzammil, if I go here, uh, level is different. You can say you're going for A's level, okay? And we change the qualification level, A's level here, though there, and then you select Abu Dhabi or Dubai, wherever the closest to you. You're in UAE, and you can see here, English language is coming. 9093 is your code, is it? 9093.
Yep. Yep.
And then you search it here, you'll find the details here. reading 12, reading 2. So we will be having 2 papers, and that's the how you register. Let's do with the physics also, as we are on the practical website, so that's good for having a view of that. And once you have the recording also, you can also go through with it. So for we have to change IGCSE here, and then our location is, let's say, Dubai, and then we're going for physics. So give me just 1 second. Here is the, it's alphabetically, so you go down, you will find physics is here, 0625 physics, okay? We click on it, we put on the, click on the search, we find 2 options here. That is the physics OPT-CY, they're on, so don't worry about that. That's saying multiple choice question theory. This is extended. You can see the word extended here, extended, extended, extending. Or the second option is the core. So you need, for all those who want to go for easy or want to just pass till C, they are saying, okay, I want to go for core. They will select this. And those students, they want to go for the higher and they are more prepared and they want, our recommendation is, extended. We recommend only for the young students and those who are busy with other stuff and they are having average preparation, they can go for core. Both are passed, but as I already explained you. So this is, so you,
Sorry, I have a question.
please.
So let's say if means student has registered for extended course.
Yeah.
While extended has grading up to E.
Yes, C till CDE, yeah.
Yeah. So let's say, but he gets the marks below even C grade. Then what will happen?
So as I told you, give me 1 second. They can go from C, D, E, F, G. Their range is from C till G. So let's see. C is, let's see, they get D. That means between 50 to 59. That is still pass. E, 40 to 49. They can go till 29% and then can get G.
No, what I mean is, let's say is registered for extended course, which is up to C, right? But the
extended is up to E.
Sorry, yes, extended is up to E.
Yes.
But the core course has up to G, right? But
Yes.
if he gets in the extended course below E, his grading.
Then it's ungraded. There will be no marks. So you have to appear again.
Yes, this is the, thank you.
No problem. So E is basically 40%.
Yeah, I got it. I got the idea.
Okay. So I mean, they will say ungraded, no marks. So you have to appear again.
Yeah.
Sir, one question. When we register for the exam, so all exam will be held on the same day.
On the, sorry?
Means if we register for the English exam, so all 3 exam, listening, writing, speaking, on the same day, on the same time.
No, different dates. So I'll give you an example. This is on 8th May, this is on 23rd May. See?
Okay. But
This
there
is
are
for
3
UAE. So
portions. In exam, there are 3 portions, but
they,
dates are only for.
they will differ. It's good actually. You know, it's good. It will give you a like unique preparation method. For example, they are done with the reading and writing, and then they're now going for listening. So they can only focus on listening. They don't take on the same day, different days. Sir Yakub, you have a question. I think you asked. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. So it means if you register for physics, then you have to go 3 days to complete the exam.
Exactly. Three different days. Depend upon sometime. They normally don't take 2 papers together of same subject. They always divide into 3. They don't like give a stress to student to having, and their exam is not more than 2 hours. Maths is 2 hours 30 minutes sometimes, but other subjects are not more than 2 hours. So if you see physics is here, the multiple question is only 45. They will go and in 45 minutes they're out. Theory is only 1 hour 15 minutes. They will go and out. So ATP is only 1 hour. So they go and out. So like 1 hour, maximum 1 hour 15 minutes is the exam time in physics. Thank you very much. So Yakub, you have a question. I think you asked me. Are you there still there? Anyone else is having any other question, further question on that? Okay. Thank you very much. For hope so. We are clear on that. If someone is still having question, I'm available. And I need to talk to another thing about.
Sir,
Just one
I want to
question.
ask.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, I want to ask about the NOC. Just before you tell us about that, can you go through again?
In UAE, this is the no objection certificate. These are basically,
Okay.
sometimes students are going school also, and they are appearing privately also. So when you're going through school, so
Okay.
you register directly through schools. But if you are
Mm-hmm.
going by yourself, then they say you have to provide NOC from the school.
From
That they
where?
don't have activity. They don't want like double entry. They also registered and you registered also. So they don't want double entry for the same candidate.
Mm,
This is
okay.
the one of the requirement. But it's sometimes it's not it's valid in UAE, but I don't think so it's valid in other countries. It's different. So you will when you go to website, you will find the requisite forms, and it's different than from different countries internal requirements.
Okay.
Sir, the student registered with you will be considered also as a private student?
They all students are considered as a private students, but there is no difference between a private and a school student because, as I told you,
No,
in country to country is different. If you are
no,
UK,
sir. If a student is studied with your O level school, so it's also appear as a private student.
exactly. Yes, because
Oh,
in UAE, in Saudi Arabia, I don't know, but in UAE, they don't consider any other school which is not in the Ministry of the Education. They don't consider at their regular students. So, as I told you, in Pakistan, no problem. But here, everywhere, every country is having their own regulations.
mhm.
Okay, so thank you very much for your all the time. I'll be available for helping you if you have any personal or as someone of this parent told me that you have some question on that too. Last and very important thing is this: we are going to implement our writing skills. Two things we're going to add now. One is the exam strategy, and second is our written work policy. Please, we request two or three things. From today onward, make a separate book notebook or register something for physics and English, those appearing on those exams. And every day's classwork and every day's homework need to be written by the students and sent by and signed by one of the parent at the end and send it to us. So please don't just rely that students are just reading and writing. Writing is the main key. They have to write. If they won't write, there will be issues onward because writing with a time bounded situation will be difficult. Sometimes students know the paper, but they cannot complete within the given time. That's the major task. In 4 months, we will doing the practice for writing skills as well as to make them time bound. Secondly, if you have printers at home, please do have the printers at home. We will start our past paper sooner or than later, and they need to print the past paper complete and then solve it by their handwriting. So these two things and support we require from you guys. With thirdly, we have stopped giving the recordings. We will give this recording, but lecture recording we're not giving to the students because many students are misusing it. They are, we are away, we're going for a dinner party or going for there, and then eventually they want recordings, which is not appropriate. We want to make it interactive. We want them to participate in the class, chat with their teachers, discuss with them so that they are participating. The last and final thing that we are from the Monday onward, we start to having camera on policy. So students will have to on their camera so that we know that what they're exactly doing. As we are reaching towards 4 months towards the exams, and we want everyone to be attentive, and parents could just daily sign those to register at the end when they, hey, what did you study today? Great. This is the homework. Show me your homework. We have everyday homework for written exams. For every day, they have assignment to submit, which is student underlying. So as a parent, together we can make them eligible and make them proud to work towards it. It's not only that we can make a magic, we have to work together. So parents side, we request parents to support us in this way. Just whenever you get a chance at the end of the class or the day, say, this is the day today, what's your work? Let me sign, and you can send the pictures. So in this way, we'll make sure that they're writing, and secondly, make them ready that they're on their cameras. I want them to interact. We're monitoring them. There is also chances we may put additional classes also to make them ready and prepare fully for the exams. So this is for support from our side and from your side, just to make sure that they're writing. And so the writing skill, they should have the calculators and printer at home so they can print and work. And with this 4 to 5 minutes, inshallah, there are many young students with us. They will be able to, get a good advantage of this earlier career completion of their O levels as well. If you have any question, please let me know. Otherwise, and thank you everyone for joining this meeting. And inshallah, looking forward to see you all, and thanks for your support as well.
Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one, and we share this recording presentation in the group.